My name is Elaine, and today I will be interviewing Professor Wu, an associate professor of radiology at Harvard Medical School, specializing in medical image analysis and the application of machine and deep learning in various clinical contexts. Today, I will ask a series of interesting questions about Professor Wu's work for him to answer. This video will showcase the highlights of this conversation, but if you are interested in listening to this full interview, feel free to tune into our Spotify using the link in the description box. Now, without further ado, let's get started. First of all, thank you so much to Dr. Wu for coming. We're really excited to have you here. And our first question is, it would be great if you could introduce yourself, including your area of expertise, your academic background, and a fun fact you would like us to know.
Okay. First of all, thank you for the kind invitation. And my name is Jong-hae Woo, and my expertise lies in the field of medical image analysis and machine and deep learning. I have an academic background in electrical engineering, and having earned my BS degree from Seoul National University, South Korea, and my master's and PhD degrees from the University of Southern California, USC, advised by Professor Jay Kuo. And a fun fact about me is that I like watching movies and dramas with my wife and daughter, especially K movies and dramas.
The second question is, what inspired you to specialize in medical image analysis and machine or deep learning in clinical contexts?
Yes. So my journey into medical image analysis and machine and deep learning was initially suggested by Professor Jay Kuo when I started my PhD, and also was partly inspired by my fascination with the intersection of engineering and healthcare. So I was drawn to the potential of using advanced technology to improve medical diagnosis and treatments, ultimately benefiting patients' lives.
So could you provide us with a basic overview of your current research projects or the things that you're working on right now?
Sure, yeah. So my current research projects focus on advancing medical image analysis techniques and machine and deep learning applications in many different clinical applications, such as tongue cancer and speech problem and cardiac disease or brain disorders. So we aim to develop innovative approaches for image analysis and interpretation to enhance diagnosis and treatment planning.
So from your research and your current research projects or work, what are some key findings of your work in medical image analysis in clinical contexts?
Yes, I joined Mass General Hospital and Harvard Medical School in 2014. And since then, some of the key developments include the creation of a multimodal 4D statistical atlas of the tongue during speech, which can have significant implications in fields like speech pathology and speech science. It can provide insights into the dynamics of tongue motion during speech production, which is crucial for understanding speech disorders and improving speech therapy technologies. And also our team developed interpretable machine learning models for disease classification and domain adaptation for image synthesis, which are important for improving the accuracy and reliability of medical image analysis. Interpretable models are essential for gaining the trust of healthcare professionals, and domain adaptation is crucial for applying deep learning techniques to diverse medical imaging data.
Yeah, so how does this benefit the diagnosis, prognosis, or treatment of these different disorders that you're mentioning?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So for example, so there are many different ways to treat the patient. For example, whether we need to cut out the tongue and replace with the different parts of the body, or it could be sutured, or some couple of options available. So at this point, we need better quantitative analysis tools or decision-making tools that inform surgeons or clinicians to make a right decision. So that's one of the examples.
Are we seeing a shift in using more artificial intelligence in medical areas?
Yeah, so especially as I mentioned before, I'm using MRI a lot. So MRI techniques combined with AI solutions have the potential to revolutionize the healthcare. And these techniques are improving imaging quality, allowing for more accurate and early detection of various disorders. So AI-based solutions help automate the analysis process and leading to a rapid and more precise diagnosis and better prognostic assessments and personalized treatment plans.
Mm-hmm. So this has been like a trend in our past interviews. Do you think artificial intelligence will like take over the medical imaging analysis field? Or like what do you think will happen in the future with using artificial intelligence or AI-based solutions for this field?
I think certainly not entirely, they replace the traditional methods, but it's certain that the advancing, especially like the AI will play a very important role and more growing, especially optimizing patient care and exploring new applications in disease prediction and the pre-treatment response assessment. Those area, the AI can play a big role that traditional approach cannot, really solve.
Mm-hmm. So we also mentioned a lot of benefits of AI, but can you think of any challenges you've encountered when working with AI-based solutions?
Yes, so that's a very good question. So developing AI-based solutions for especially image quality enhancement can be challenging due to especially data availability or limited training data sets and the need for robust algorithms. So to overcome such challenges, we employ data augmentations techniques or interpretable machine learning and transfer learning, and also collaborate with clinicians to ensure our models are clinically relevant and reliable. So all of them are, working together in tandem.
Yeah, so I think I touched upon this a little bit earlier in the interview, but what are your future goals in the fields of radiology and medical imaging analysis, or what do you hope to accomplish in the future?
Yeah, so that's a very good question and could be $1 million questions. So in my opinion, in the field of radiology and medical image analysis, my future goals include advancing the use of AI in clinical practice, especially optimizing patient care and exploring new applications using like unsupervised learning for disease prediction and treatment response assessment and so on and so forth. So I also aim to continue mentoring and inspiring the next generation of researchers in this field.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned all the skills that are valuable for your area, like collaboration, like quick learning. What do you think is the most valuable skill, like in your field, that any aspiring person would have to go into your field?
So I think the most important thing is developing strong foundation in mathematics and computer science and image analysis, image processing. Those kind of techniques are the most important thing before you talk to somebody to collaborate. And also the other thing could be important is keeping up with the latest research by reading some journals and attending some conferences, another important. And then you can talk to somebody who are interested, have some clinical questions or some clinical, clinicians who have the patient or data. So that's the next step. So again, important thing would be develop your own strong skill sets. And the core is mathematics and also some algorithm and computer science and image analysis. Yeah.
So you also earlier in the interview mentioned that it's important to keep yourself updated with the latest research in medical imaging. And I was wondering, how do you stay updated? Like, do you read a lot of research or do you talk to your collaborators actively about the latest advancements?
Yeah, so we do always journal club in my group, and also there are many resources that you can mine. For example, attending top conferences would be very helpful. And also nowadays, YouTube is a very convenient tool. You can navigate and find some good material or lecture. So there's another good resource. And also collaboration, talk to the clinicians, somebody who are different from you, then you can get more information. Yeah, so it's like gradual learning. It takes some time. So you need to know many different fields. So it cannot be done at once, but once you know enough technology and then you get to know more about some fields that you are engaged in. For example, cardiac or different. There's a brain. So then you can talk to collaborators, get more information. So those are go in hand and not just in isolation. So all of them you should do as a collaborative, together in tandem. Yeah, that's my advice.
Mhm. Do you have some overarching advice you would give to students who really want to pursue the same path?
Yeah, so for students interested in this path, I strongly recommend, as I mentioned before, developing strong foundation in mathematics
Mhm.
and computer science and engineering and image processing. So that's the fundamental and first step. And then keeping up with the latest research by reading some journals and conferences, attending conferences, another very important, tool that you can be current. So also try to collaborate with experts in these fields and don't hesitate to take on challenging projects. So finally, I think persistence and a passion for improving healthcare through technology are the key to the success in this field.
Mhm. Okay, I think that'll be all. Thank you so much for coming. We really enjoyed talking to you today, and I think everyone really has learned so much from today's interview. And yeah, I hope you have a great day.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Professor Wu, and thank you for watching. I hope this interview helped you gain more interest in the vast field of medical imaging analysis and machine learning in clinical contexts. Thank you so much for watching, and please check out our Spotify via the link in the description box for the full interview. If you are interested in more content like this, explore all the other videos we have on our channel. We hope to see you in our future videos as we explore other intriguing topics.